Where you at, Berto?
Beauty filters are being banned, and the reason is scary. I mean, honestly, I'm not mad at this, bro. I feel like we've been talking about how women are going out and getting these BBLs and altering their bodies in all types of ways. And I think all of this started and people being really insecure about how they look is because of beauty filters, low key. Let's get right into the video and see what's talking about. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Where you at, family?
Where you at,
Come on.
Berto?
January 1st. That's when thousands of women's careers end. Not because they did anything wrong, but because for the first time, they have to show their real faces.
Yeah.
In China, AI beauty filters are being banned, but the panic has revealed something very sinister. Why would banning a simple filter destroy entire careers? Why is the West suddenly rushing to do the same thing? And what did they discover that made them act so fast? Welcome to Glow Up Girl. Today we're uncovering why AI beauty filters are being banned, so be sure to like and subscribe because it's to smooth your skin. It rebuilds your entire face, according to an algorithm's definition of beauty. Turn on the filter, and you become someone else entirely. Your eyes reshape, your nose pinches smaller, your skin becomes porcelain. Reality bends.
And so crazy, so many women I think are falling in love with the fake version of themselves over the real version. It's sad, man.
Turn it off? Well, that's the problem.
Whoa.
99.8% of female streamers use beauty filters. Not just most, almost all. These women built entire careers on faces that don't exist. Thousands of followers, donations from devoted fans, all for someone who was never real. We've spent years watching faces that don't actually exist, and we've been conditioned to think they're beautiful. But when you learn what it's doing to your brain, things get dark.
That's the crazy part. It really is conditioned. Like, we have brainwashed ourselves into thinking that a certain look is the it look. There was a time when, you know, your unique face, whether it's your nose a little too big, your eyes a little too far apart, you know, crooked teeth, you know, you'd probably look at him and be like, oh, that's what makes him unique. Right, guys? Does that make me unique? Yeah. Y'all fucking with me? Chopped cheese, man.
There's a psychological concept called cultivation theory.
chopped!
Long-term exposure to media content shapes what you believe is real. When you see filtered faces every single day, thousands of them, your brain starts accepting them as normal. Real faces start to look wrong. Research shows that comparing yourself to idealized images online is directly linked to body dissatisfaction and eating disorders.
Whoa.
But there's a twist. You're not competing with other women anymore. You're competing with AI, with algorithms that generate one perfect face and paste it onto everyone. Then there's self-objectification. When you spend hours monitoring your appearance, treating your face like a product to be upgraded and perfected, studies show it leads to anxiety and depression. You stop being a person. You become a project.
Yo, real quick, if you like making money, I need you to watch this part of the video. If you don't like making money, then go ahead and skip it, but that really should be none of y'all. I know you guys have been seeing me promote this new app called Free Cash, and the big talk of the town is
Is this a scam, Berto? What is this? What?
well, look at this guy and this guy. All people from our community that are making money through the Free Cash app. The link is in the description. Even one person from my boy Astro Dior's community made $1,000 using the Free Cash app. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, you can make free money while playing games on your phone. But let me break this down in a very clear way for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. When you sign up for Free Cash using the link in my description, once you're in, you're gonna see a list of games pop up. You download them, you play them, you beat the levels, get to the certain requirements that they tell you to hit. And once you get there, you're gonna get some credits sent to your account. Every single time you hit the requirements, you get paid real money. And they make the process so easy that you can cash out that money into your PayPal or even gift cards. And yes, it is completely free to use. Now, there are some options where you can spend a little cheese to get through the level faster, but you don't need to do that. The reason why this is even possible is because these games are trying to get new players onto their platform. So they pay free cash to pay you to get people to play the game. Now, I know I showed you a crazy example of somebody making up to $1,000, which it's possible, but realistically, it might take some time. This is just an easy way you can make an extra 10, maybe 20 bucks, just doing something that you guys probably do for free anyway. So if you're gonna be bullshitting on your phone playing games, why not get paid? So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign. Click the link in my description and try out a few games. And when you make your money, take a screenshot and send it to me, bro, because I want to see y'all make that cheese. Because if I'm winning, I want to make sure y'all winning too. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Link in the description, and you're gonna get a $5 bonus using my shit. Now let's get right back to the video. Where you at, family?
Reality has gotten so distorted that a new medical term has been coined: Snapchat dysmorphia. Women are now seeking plastic surgery to look like their filtered selves. They don't even want to look like models. They want to look like the algorithm's version of them. These filters didn't just change.
Oh my God, this is crazy, bro. In 2025, it's so easy to get catfish, man. Look at this. Look at this. This is objectively insane. Shorty went from this to this. What? Oh my God. This is insane.
How we look online. They've changed what our brains believe we should look like in reality. So why is China banning them? The official reason is to improve content quality and crack down on misleading visuals. But dig further, and deeper reasons emerge. This isn't just about vanity, it's about fraud. Chinese netizens started calling it out directly. Streamers making money through excessive beautification are basically committing fraud. But the damage goes far beyond individual deception.
That's ironic, though, that they're taking that approach. Because, again, no offense to like China or nothing, but aren't they the same type of country that be pushing like super crazy beauty standards, like women out there bleaching their skin and some more shit?
It's social poison. One Chinese commentator explained it this way. Men no longer watch TV. They don't look at their own wives. They just scroll on their phones to look at pretty girls who look like fairies. But those fairies aren't real. Do you think this is beneficial to relationships?
She's a fairy. What's that one song? Y'all know what I'm talking about on TikTok? She's a fairy.
To lowering divorce rates? He called it spiritual poisonous grain, not inferior to opium. Women using filters started believing their own illusions. They'd look at their filtered face and think, I'm a 9 out of 10. I deserve a wealthy, tall, handsome man. Their standards skyrocketed. But walk down the street, you wouldn't see a single woman who looked like her online persona.
Yeah.
Beauty mode made them lose themselves. China isn't banning beauty filters because they're vain. They're banning them because they've become a form of mass psychological manipulation. Here's what the Chinese government isn't saying out loud. Across the developed world, something catastrophic is happening. Birth rates are collapsing, marriage rates are plummeting. Young people aren't dating. They're not having relationships. They're not forming families. The United States, most of Europe, China, Japan, South Korea, the pattern is everywhere, and nobody can pinpoint exactly why. Except, what if social media is part of it? Think about it. Men
we know it is.
Scroll through thousands of digitally perfect women every day. Women no real person could ever compete with.
It's getting to the point, aren't they like creating AI OF models and shit now? Y'all getting from bad to worse. Now, y'all, not only y'all buying OF content, y'all buying AI OF models. God damn.
So why would they pursue real relationships?
Niggas,
why settle for reality when the fantasy is always one swipe away?
And yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Get your act together, man. I'm tired of y'all, man. All right, let me calm my stupid ass down.
Women compare themselves to these impossible standards and feel worthless. Or they demand partners who meet the same fictional criteria they see online. Both sides are chasing illusions. And by the way, if you suffer from debilitating period symptoms, check out Naturally. Discount link in description. One Chinese man described meeting a woman from a dating app. After seeing her real face, he deleted the app entirely. How many millions of potential relationships died exactly like that? How many marriages never happened because someone couldn't live up to their filtered profile? Meanwhile, the divorce rate climbs. Both men and women scroll through endless fantasy, convinced they're settling for less, convinced their reality isn't good enough. Filters might be destroying our ability to form real human connections, to see real people as attractive, and to accept reality as good enough. China's birth rate is in free fall. Their economy depends on population growth, so this isn't just about beauty anymore. This might be about survival. When the ban was announced, the panic was immediate. 90% of streamers will all lose their jobs, one broadcaster predicted.
Damn, I don't think it'll be that bad. Holy shit. I think people got to remember you still are beautiful naturally. It's just going to be like you got to accept you for you.
If those female streamers turn off that beauty filter, they really cannot be looked at.
What? Damn. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, you part of the fucking problem. You telling these hoes that they so chopped cheese, nobody gonna watch them if they turn the filter off? Damn, hating asshole.
It will scare the viewers so much they'll doubt life, she said. These women built everything on a digital mask. Their entire persona, their income, and their identity. So what happens when that mask is ripped off? Viewers will stop donating. The men who've spent thousands supporting their favorite streamers will feel betrayed. Careers will collapse overnight. Some women fought back defensively.
Is this what they are finding so beautiful and attractive. This looks crazy.
I paid thousands for this phone. I'll use beauty mode if I want. What does it have to do with you? Others insisted, even with beauty mode, you need good bone structure. If you're ugly, even level
Wow, okay, so people are really streaming like this. I don't even think I've seen this before.
10 beauty mode can't save you.
Look
But
crazy.
underneath the anger was fear, because they know the truth. They built their careers on deception, and now they're being forced to show their real faces. And that doesn't get the same view count. So, could America be next? Well, it's already starting here. TikTok announced they're banning certain beauty filters for users under 18. Filters like bold glamour that dramatically reshape facial features, gone for minors. And in Europe, they're investing nearly 2 billion euros into safety initiatives, whatever that means. Mental health experts are calling this a necessary step. If teenagers stop using filters now, they might gradually normalize a more authentic online presence.
Yeah.
China bans it, TikTok restricts it for minors, Instagram and Snapchat are watching closely. The domino effect has begun.
I don't think this is bad though. I genuinely feel like this will be a net positive. I'm co-signing this.
But here's
What do
where it
y'all
gets
think in the
complicated.
comments?
On one hand, there's a strong case for bans. We're protecting young girls from impossible beauty standards. We're ending mass deception. We're forcing people to be authentic, sincere, and real. But on the other hand, isn't it your face, your choice? Film and television use makeup, color grading, and effects. Why are filters different?
Because I think at the end of the day, it's brainwashing people from such a young age. Like, yeah, we watch movies, but I think we also go into movies with a degree of, this is entertainment. This is, I mean, it's the same with content, but I think when you look at platforms like YouTube, you relate to the content creators because it's like, yo, this is a real person and I can relate to them. Like, they are not or they're at least they're not supposed to be propping up like this fake persona. You know what I mean? Now, obviously we see content creators do that all the time, but I think that's the difference. When you are watching a content creator, you're watching somebody that you feel like you can relate to, somebody that you genuinely enjoy. But when you watching a movie, it's like you're 100% taking it as, this shit's fantasy, this shit's fake. You know what I mean? In most cases, that's what I think.
Some women genuinely feel empowered and confident using them. Who gets to decide what's too much? And government censorship is an extremely slippery slope. Give an inch and they'll take a mile. Before you know it, you won't be able to log in online without 3 layers of biometric identification.
Crazy.
And here's the uncomfortable middle ground. What if the problem isn't the filter? What if the problem is that we created a world where women felt they needed to hide their real faces to be valued? A ban might not ever fix that. An entire industry has been built on women who don't exist in reality. Billions of dollars, millions of hours, all spent on faces that were never real. Now the Chinese government is forcing them to face reality, and people are calling it oppressive. But ask yourself this. If someone built their entire career on catfishing millions of people,
this looks crazy. Like, what the fuck? Who's walking around doing this?
would you defend that? Because that's what this is. Mass catfishing. At scale. For profit. And it isn't just that filters deceived us. It's that we wanted to be deceived. We chose the beautiful lie over the ordinary truth. And maybe that's the real reason this ban cuts some of us so deeply. It's not taking away filters. It's taking away permission to live in denial. So,
I'm not mad at that though, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. If in my personal opinion, away with it.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.